Fantasy Football Show. We have a special show for y'all today. We are out and about. We are on the rooftop at Last Picture House in downtown Davenport. As you can see us, the beautiful Mississippi is right behind us over here. We're in the heart of downtown Davenport. Well, I guess not the heart. I guess we're at the edge of downtown Davenport.
We're at the edge. We're literally at the edge of Iowa.
Yeah.
We are not only on the rooftop top of the world, but we are on the edge of glory.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see. We need a little counter on the bottom for how many pop culture references DJ's going to make today.
I was going to ask, what was the last picture? What was the last movie that you guys had seen in a theater?
I think for me, what one came out second? It was Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
It's been a while for me. The last one that I saw was Inside Out 2.
You're such a dad.
What do you mean? He didn't take the kids to that.
No,
That
I
was for him.
definitely took Harper. But Inside Out and Inside Out 2 are actually like pretty cool. Let's thank the people here at Last Picture House for giving us this venue. It's awesome up here. I am me and didn't wear pants, so I'm a little chilly.
Yeah,
I'm starting to get warm now because that sun's like just staring at me. Like I don't know if y'all ever watched Teletubbies. You know how the sun's got a face like that.
Baby's face.
Yeah, baby's face. The sun and I would be having a staring contest if this was Teletubbies right now.
We've got to do the old Steve Batterson thing and track how many trains versus how many barges. So far, trains are up one ought here at the Last Picture House
At the bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, yeah. And the train does not. The train sound does not mean someone scored in a high school football game or the Storm have scored. It just means we're by trains.
Yes.
The Storm don't score a whole lot.
They did not last
5-1.
night. I don't remember the final score, but it was.
Did you call the game?
No, Ken did.
Nice.
I was with them.
Oh yeah. Them, for people watching who are not on camera, is CZ and Nick Bull of the Card Subject to Change podcast, the wrestling podcast for the fans by the fans. So let's get into what is this, week 7 of the NFL season?
7 already.
What's really nice about the Chiefs not having their bye yet is because I can then just do easy math and just add up how many wins, how many losses.
I'm still impressed you can count to 7.
And then add 1.
And then add 1.
That is fair.
What'll be really shitty is Thanksgiving week when they play on Thursday, and I'll add 1, and I'll be now a whole week ahead.
That you listen, math and DJ, not being.
I'm really good at simple math, but it's like you ask me anything more than I can count on my fingers, and we're kind of.
So if you can't, so we're here live, obviously. Hi everyone. There is a sun glare that's up here. Over, I'm meteorologist thing. Shout out to meteorologist people that we know in
Andy
our life.
McCrae of the Toys for Tots League, our Quad Cities meteorologist.
Yeah,
so.
Shout out to him. So right here, it's 65 in Denver today. But yeah, so there is a mean glare over our friend, the man here in the far side corner. That's Doug. Hi. And then that's DJ, of course. I'm Joe. CZ's in the background because we are holding him hostage because we're using the camera that he usually uses for the shows. Other than that, yeah, this should be a fun day. A lot of hopefully some good games. The noon slate kind of stinky. This is the first official Pumpkin Patch Sunday of the NFL calendar. But the 3
but our teams play at noon. So
that's true. So for people like degenerates like us, we're locked in. However, the 3 o'clock slate today, absolutely Bubba bangs.
Quad box.
Yes, easily. DJ, can you do a little while we're here before we get rolling? Can you do a little inside baseball? Can you hand me that black bag that's closest to you, please, if you could? You just got to throw it on the ground, and I'll do the rest. So yeah, if you guys got the sheet pulled up, let's get busy.
Yeah. So let's hype up our Toys for Tots League real quick.
Thank you.
So our top scorer last week was Jordan Ringel, who is in Nick Bull's Card Subject to Change division. I didn't put how many points he scored, but the overall top scorer for like the 3rd consecutive week. So he's leading the whole 204 team division. He is Adam Becht, who is Doug's nephew. He's in the Sedlock division. We don't normally put this on here, but I feel obligated to. The ladies league leader is my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's in first place in the ladies league.
There is no collusion, despite the fact that it sounds like there is.
No. I'm not smart enough to.
Did you say nepotism?
That guy just ran a red light.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
He's on camera. There is still time to donate. you just want to visit our linktree.com/FFSQC. You can also visit ourquadcities.com/fantasy.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, link to donate. You can visit our Facebook and Twitter where there's QR codes. Last week, Danny picked number 13. Our 13th highest score in week 6 was Chris Steele of the United Health Group division. And CZ, pick a number between 1 and 204.
One day he'll let me do this.
45?
145.
145. All right. So
just set your team to have a whole bunch of bye weeks.
Yeah, but even if you do that out of 204, that's
that is true.
Actually, I was looking at that league last night, and yes, I've got like 3 guys on bye. I've got like 3 guys on my bench on bye, and then 3 guys in the lineup on bye, and I can't. And the guys on the bench are guys I'm not dropping, so we may be taking an L this week.
I've identified that, we try to do something different every year. I really liked the settings coming in, but I've noticed that there's nobody on the wire. Mm-hmm. There's nobody worth picking up ever, because everybody has 15 wide receivers.
The waiver wire this year has been.
Is that do you feel like that's the way in? I feel even in standard leagues, I know you're in the tiny 10. Do you feel like the waivers kind of bear in there too?
Yeah. So usually I am pretty good. My biggest trait, I feel like one of my best traits for fantasy, is usually I can find
fantasy sake.
For fantasy sake, yeah.
Ching.
Cha-ching. I feel like one of my best traits is I'm very good at sniping week 1 pops that can turn into potential league winners. A couple years ago, I sniped Puka Nacua after week 1. And then he obviously went on to break every rookie record.
And now he's broken.
Now he's just broken. But hey, it doesn't matter. They're still balling. I think he'll be okay. Didn't want to have him travel with the injury. But
especially there was another one last year and on a bye.
This year, it wasn't week 1.
Last year was kind of Chase Brownie.
Yeah, Chase Brown, I didn't get in. He was one guy I didn't get, and part of me is regretting picking him this year. But hey, finally did a thing this week, so thank God. So hopefully that comes to roost. But yeah, the waiver wire especially, it's just been incredibly bare. It's I'm just pulling it up right now. The best guys you could have gotten recently are the Chargers running backs once Hampton went out.
Yeah, but you kind of didn't know, realistically. I just kind of asked because most of the leagues I play in are kind of, deeper leagues or dynasty or keeper, where a lot of those guys are already owned. You know what I mean? Already rostered.
Yeah.
So.
I got right now in our Tiny 10 league, the entire.
There's a cop going by isn't that a one-way going this way?
The entire Commander starting receiver room is in the waivers right now, and do I want it? No, because I got Brian Thomas is playing right now, and I got Quentin Johnston later, and they're playing the Colts, so I'm not going to risk that. But so that's the thing on a week like today. I mean, that's someone hey, we're talking waiver wires right now. Go check out who's active and who's not for the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, no,
AKA
Debo, no
all their
McLaurin.
starters are inactive. AKA all their bench guys are active. You can probably go pick all of those guys up. Lane, Moore, who had a pretty good game against the Bears, and McCaffrey as well, who's been really good since McLaurin went out. You can probably go get all those guys on waivers right now if you need a receiver.
Luke McCaffrey. You're not going to find Christian McCaffrey on your waiver wire.
But what you might find in your inbox, if you subscribe to our Substack, is the waiver wire article that comes out every week.
Good call. Yeah, Don. Shout out Don. Yeah, subscribe to our Substack. You can also go to linktree.com/FFSQC or ourquadcities.com/fantasy and find the link to our Substack to subscribe. Our guys are doing a really good job on there, posting articles. CZ's got a couple out that he does every week, and then we've got Kevin and Steve and Don who are just putting out straight fire. Danny's been having a basketball column a week, gearing up for basketball season. So
we're gonna be dropping a futures thing tomorrow. I got to actually give him the futures to put out, but that'll be something. Yeah, they've been doing great. They've been starting to pump out a bunch of basketball stuff. They've been putting they put gambling stuff out there every single day. So if you guys got that itch, if y'all be wanting more, you know what I'm saying?
That's a big thing.
Make sure you go get that. Make sure y'all go to that for frequencysake.substack.com.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good stuff out there for all your.
And that's the
needs.
big thing is they normally I wake up. Doug obviously wakes up later than I do, but you wake up and your inbox is just full with articles that these guys have written to pump out bets. If you subscribe, your inboxes, you've got it straight to your inbox early in the morning where you can kind of beat, some of the public who are putting those bets, who are moving those lines. If you wait for us to put it out to social media, that's like 9-10 o'clock, a little bit later, and
still in bed.
Yeah, and the lines might have changed. So
exactly. That is the that is good. I got my friend Brian Blair who just texted me saying that our spot up here looks good. It is nifty. It is nifty. This is a really
shout
beautiful
to Brian
place.
and his wife Amy, who are also part of the Toys for Tots leagues.
There you go. Brian, Amy finished 145th this week, and we will give you guys a handshake, and I'll make you a waffle.
Brian's already won something this year, so
shout out to Brian.
Shouts.
I want a waffle.
All right, let's play a little turd or word.
Turd or word? That's the name of the game this week?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I am tired.
Yeah.
Joe is wired.
And I'm just a word.
And Doug's a turd. All right, you guys got the thing pulled up, right?
Yes.
Let it rip, Doug.
All right. So the only thing on the list.
There's two things on the list.
No, there's not. There's one.
No, there's. See, I don't know how to. There you go. Two things.
We need Rocky English. Disappointment.
All right.
So first one is.
Ooh, look at this bar up here.
It is nifty.
Spiff nifty. All right. So the first one up is quarterbacks losing points for taking sacks. This is incredibly stupid, in my opinion.
We talked about this, and you said you thought it was good.
Did I? I don't remember.
Yeah, but you could take that spot. See, because I told somebody, I said, I think the biggest issue with our tired or wired segment is
we agree.
We always agree. So
here's the problem, guys. We get to this part of the day, and Doug all of a sudden develops early stage Alzheimer's, and he just forgets everything he did over the last 7 days.
I am 15 months from being 50, so
he's counting down, folks.
I'm gonna say
15 months from being 50. It means you're not even 49 yet. Jeez Louise, throw yourself a party. God.
I'm gonna say losing points for quarterbacks taking sacks is wired.
Okay.
I think
you're in on it. Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm totally in on it. I think maybe a half a point, or what if we lost 0.1 points per yard of sack they take?
I think that's a lot. I think it should be 0.01. 0.01 yards.
So okay.
So if they get sacked 5 times and they lose 20 yards on the day, then what would that would be 0.20. They'd have to get sacked a bunch
You'd get
to actually
0.2, but if you're thinking about if you get sacked for 20 yards and it's 0.1, that you lose 2 points. We're giving you points for running the ball.
You should lose points for losing the yards. Listen, man. I mean, I'm not going to say you're incredibly wrong, but I'm just I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like
think
that
about
much.
Think about this.
I'm tired.
And I've expressed this to friends. I either want to lose points for sacks, or I want in the league platforms where you can customize the settings. I want to not penalize quarterbacks for negative runs because you're losing 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 points on kneel downs every week.
That's a fair point.
So if you're not going to lose points for sacks, you shouldn't lose points for
kneel downs.
For kneel downs.
That's fair. That's a good point. Just like all them people who lost are losing bets on rushing yards for quarterbacks.
You're losing games, you're losing bets, you're losing. Man, can anybody turn properly on that street?
No.
Watch everybody.
I mean,
what are they doing wrong?
With the respect for half of our listeners, these are Iowa drivers.
That's true.
Yeah, they are. They are just wandering around. Yep. This person's turning nice. That's a good. Should we clap for him? Yeah, great job, bud.
Great job, and the guy in the silver Toyota.
There, shout out to that guy. License plate 27. No, I'm just kidding.
Iowa, Scott County.
Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. So yeah, I'm gonna stay wired.
You're tired.
Or tired. I'm tired. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I think the points. If you're going to penalize the quarterback, the points should go to the defense, not take them away from the quarterback.
Well, you get defensive points for sacks.
Defense you get points for sacks. The other thing is and this is kind of, I was going to save this for next week, but might as well throw it out there. What if last week Tua threw a pick that Jalen Waddle caught and then didn't catch. Like in baseball, if your fielder makes an error, your pitcher doesn't get an earned run. Why does my quarterback get an interception? Because Jalen Waddle or like Travis Kelce against the Eagles just gives the ball to the other team.
So that should be, yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Or like Thursday night where DK Metcalf just gets robbed of the football, but now all of a sudden Aaron Rodgers has an interception.
Well, listen,
I'm all for Aaron Rodgers getting interceptions.
Hey, man, how dare you,
dude?
Don't talk about my boy like that.
He's got to go. That's a gots to go situation. Shout out Nate Bloomquist.
He's balling, man. Not his fault. Aaron Rodgers goes to the Steelers, and the Steelers defense all of a sudden sucks. LOL. Anywho, but yeah, I'm tired of that one. I don't like it.
You don't like which?
The sacks being negative yardage.
All right.
Because I think last point on it. I think once you get into certain pointing systems where you all of a sudden get a little too frisky and brisky, that then it can just get a little weird. Keep it simple, have a few exotics, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, my quarterback took 11 sacks today because his entire offensive line was broken.
Shout out Justin Fields.
Yeah,
I was going to say David Carr.
There you go. That also. Justin Fields. Shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to you. We still all have more passing yards than you did last week.
Joe.
What? Tough. Hey, imagine the haul they could have got.
Did I not get the blue and orange memo?
No.
Well, listen, I just kind of pulled
this is red.
Yeah, but sure, it's orange.
Yeah.
Listen, I just wanted to.
Joe's trying to rep.
I wanted to rep a team that doesn't make me want to shoot myself in the head every week.
Just some weeks.
Not yet. I mean, the Indiana game sucked, but so is life when you play the two best teams in college football. Next.
The other thing is PPR, which I feel like has been beaten to death, and I think at this point it is the standard. So. Except for that one guy who got mad that first year that we ran the Toys for Tots League or something.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, that's what you're going to play. I mean, it's like saying, he's a
little bit cold over there. He's trying to figure out how to turn on a heater.
But
I'm warm.
It's like saying, do you want to play fantasy football? Yes. Well, okay. Well, you can't have, we're not going to you don't use offensive linemen. It's like, no, duh. It's baked into the rules.
What's really weird is if you go to rankings on a lot of the big websites like Fantasy Pros, they have 3 different settings and it's PPR, half point PPR, and then standard.
Can we back up just for a second real quick?
Yeah.
Because I am so sorry that I missed this. We're doing this a little differently this week, so that's why I didn't grab this. But on YouTube, a friend of ours here, Shannon, Jeff Deuster 8084. That last name sounds familiar. QB should absolutely lose points for taking sacks. Sacks are almost as devastating as turnovers statistically. Justin Fields, at the very least, should lose points for all the sacks he takes. Yes, bury him.
Shout out Deuster.
We still all have more points more throwing yards than him last week. Even you do. Did I get the Jeff right?
That's the Deuster whose son threw for 4 touchdowns. Go to WQAD Score Standout and vote for his kid.
Yeah, good for them. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Good win.
He definitely has more passing yards than Justin Fields did last week.
He did. I did not expect them to roll like that. So good for them. I'm sure that had to feel pretty good. I know it's been a tough year. So I'm happy that they do.
They really fought to the end. Deuster will know what that means.
I talked to Ken Jacoby Friday night on his way home. I also know what that means.
All right. Fun times.
Gotta love it.
Yes.
Dante as well in the chat here said, "What's up, guys?" So thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to just do this and see how bad it makes us look. There we go.
Does it still look good?
Not as good. Not as good. So I'll just monitor the chat here. So Dante, thanks for hanging out. Jeff, thanks for hanging out as well. We appreciate it. Throwing comments, throwing questions, all that good stuff.
If you throw questions up there and we don't get to it like we normally do, please just wait on us. Generally, we have 3 people staring at a screen. Today, we have 1.5, and
yeah. And then DJ's just sitting there cupping his monster.
You don't know what I cup when I'm not on. When I'm sitting at home on the show.
Listen, I didn't bring that up. You did. Next.
Anyway, we want to thank our sponsors that I didn't thank at the top of the broadcast. We want to thank
Durham Remodeling,
thank you, and
Clint's Draft House Pizza and Grill.
Yes, and the tattoo guy, Ryan Allison Tattoo.
Yeah. Jesus Christ!
And shouts
like you haven't been doing this for years.
Shouts at Doug over the ledge.
Shouts at Cavies,
where we will be here in a couple of weeks for our 100th anniversary show. So make sure that you come out, say hey.
They also have a Bears party today. Bear Down with Billy.
Oh my!
which he gives away prizes from like Coors Light and a bunch of other different stuff. They're working on getting tickets to give away during a game. This is just during commercial breaks and halftime. On November 9th, I believe is the date. I will be Billy, I guess, for a day. So
Is that the day of our 100 show?
no, so it's I think the weekend before. They just dialed up your boy and they're like, hey, you want to come do this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna say bad things about the Bears, but I'm in.
So instead of bear down with Billy, it's bear down with DJ.
Yeah, but we'll have to think of a better alliteration for it. Down with Deej.
What a time to be alive. Yes. DJ hates everything.
Down, comma bear.
Down bear with DJ.
Oh,
hopefully not.
That's a whole other genre.
Oh,
that was a couple years ago.
Anywho,
and most of last year.
Down bad with Deej.
Down bad with Deej. There you go. Next.
All right. Next question. Next up, we'll do a little fantasy Tinder for us. It's keeping in that same vibe, evidently. First up, let's see. Baker Mayfield is the front runner for MVP. I don't know if he's the front runner.
No, he is 100% unequivocally, absolutely no bones about it. I know you're looking at me like that because you think it's your guy.
No.
It might be eventually. Baker Mayfield is as of today, he is the most valuable player in the NFL with a bullet. Now it could change. The MVP is going to come down to him and the guy DJ cheers for. I think. I don't see anybody else really being in the realm because I think the Chiefs are going to keep rolling and their offense rips right now. But it's going to be one of those two guys. It's going to come down to them. I think Baker absolutely is as of today, he's the MVP of the league, no doubt.
Yeah, I know what the Vegas book says, and obviously the Vegas books have
your boy's favored. They put him back up.
My guy, and I will say like he's been like, Greg Jennings, my leg, put the team on my back, but Baker's been a dog. He's been like that meme you find on Google where they like do the X-ray and he's got that dog in him. Like the only thing that I say, and I wish Nick Bull was here to give his opinion because he's a Bucs fan, but the only thing that I say is like all but one of these games where they've scored at the end or whatever their offense has gone a little stagnant for a few drives and let the other team get back in it. So they've blown some leads that caused him to need to come back.
Yeah.
So that's like my only, but every team does that in the NFL. But that's like my only qualm with these, 5 fourth quarter comebacks.
They're 5-1. 4 of them they literally won at the end of the game.
Even that loss, they were lining up for a field goal. Oh no, that was the Rams.
Yeah, they had a nice comeback. They had a couple big explosives. Yeah. They had the ball down 8 in the red zone, and Baker threw a pretty bad pick, which sometimes that happens. But yeah, I agree. I think, and last week, right now they beat the Niners by some margin, and right now, like he's throwing to you, me, Doug, CZ at tight end. Landon Bull might get a call to be a starting tight end for them if they get another injury at this point. I don't know. But yeah, it's.
I got a back injury. Call up Landon Bull.
It's been a mess right now. But hopefully Mike Evans and Emeka get back this week. That's their game time decisions for tomorrow.
Bucks are number 1 in the for fantasy sake, for frequency sake, educated ignorance, Network. Football Lounge, DFS deep dive, and Friends of FFSQC power rankings.
They are.
That's a title.
The FOFFQC or FFSQC, Friends of Four Frequencies.
Hey, before we get to this next, I'll swipe right. We swipe right.
Super like, yes.
I'll super like Baker's MVP. You're swiping left.
No. I'm not super liking it, but I see it.
There you go.
I did get some questions popped up. Do we want to rip them real quick in my phone? Somebody texted me.
Yeah,
all right. So we got Darren Waller or George Kittle.
Are we sure he's playing today?
Yeah, he's playing. He's playing.
And they play.
He'll play 3 quarters and they'll be out for another 3 weeks.
Christ, my brain just flummoxed. Who do they got? Oh, they play the Falcons tonight. I'm excited for that game.
Yeah, Falcons.
Oh boy, man.
And I'm going to say Kittle because they're going to have all that
and a bag of burritos.
Rain and wind in Cleveland. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, yep, you're right.
We got noodle arm Tua.
That's a great point. Yeah, Ohio's about to get blitzkrieg. Ohio's going to get blitzkrieg today.
Then the next one we have is Bill.
Just Bill
Krosky-Merritt or Quentin Johnston.
The Commanders are playing that's a good one. That's a double dip of a good one. If you have to decide on one of these two guys to play,
Kami against
that's
Dallas
not too bad. Though Bill is kind of a roller coaster. And fun story about Monday, real quick. I was watching the game with a good old friend. Shout out to him. And I told him right before that like 2 plays before their last offensive play, I was like, we all know 22 wants to fumble the ball to us again. And then 2 plays later, well, I guess Jaden Daniels dropped it, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just based on that performance alone, I'm leaning Johnston just because if it happens again, he's got to be on a short leash by this point, right?
They don't have any other options. I mean, they got McNichols, but
Chris Rodriguez, my guy.
I think the dude's not bad. He was not warranted everyone losing their minds during the preseason.
And their fab budget.
Quentin Johnston has not, I can't believe I'm saying this. Quentin Johnston has not done anything this year to warrant your distrust, even though he missed a week with it or 2 with injury. And against an Indianapolis Colts defense whose secondary is brutalized right now. I think Quentin Johnston's probably the answer.
I would agree.
Facts.
And then one more.
Okay, go.
We got Wandale Robinson or Marvin Harrison.
Good thing that Marv's actually playing. And last week he left the game.
Who's playing quarterback for them?
Kyler.
No, it's Jacoby. Are we sure it's Kyler?
I thought I saw a thing this morning that said that he's playing even though he's questionable.
Okay, then that's a choice. All of a sudden I'm now not liking my Cardinals plus 6.5. I loved it yesterday when I found out the Packers hadn't left Wisconsin yet, but now I'm starting to question it. I'm trying to put that thinking Jacoby Brissett was going to play, but who knows? Honestly, sometimes backups aren't good 2 weeks in a row, so I think Kyler might be the play. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. So it's Marvin or Wandale Robinson. The Giants play the Broncos. Oh, it's Marv. It's Marv.
Yeah.
When does Call of Duty come out?
Stop with the fucking Call of Duty stuff because that's the only. That's like Kyler Murray Call of Duty jokes are like missionary every night. Shout out Roman Reigns. Like we need better content. We've been making that same joke for like 4 years, guys.
We've been making a lot of jokes on here for the last 6. So.
I know. Listen, the Kyle Pitts the Kyle Pitts touchdowns on American soil. That bit was funny. Kyler Murray Call of Duty jokes. Those I think have aged poorly.
Fine. All right. Can I move on?
Yeah, back to the show.
All right, back to the show. I don't understand this question. Is Jahmyr Gibbs? It's Jahmyr Gibbs's backfield in Detroit. It has been since the night that he was drafted when we were all standing around Kavanaugh's.
And
not really.
And I was the only person there who liked the pick.
It was a good pick.
Bad draft pick, bro.
And then they drafted Jack Campbell or Sam Laporta early.
Yeah, and then Blake lost his mind.
Jack Campbell was the one who went in the first round, and then Laporta went in the second round.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Blake was incredibly hyped because like Van Ness went 10th, and then Jack Campbell went like 16, and he was like, "Whoa!" So yeah, good players. Gibbs. It's still Gibbs. I mean, what was wild to me is they come out after last week's game and they're like, "Yeah, we got to get David Montgomery more touches." And I think I remember like maybe just a handful of Montgomery, like even appearances on the field outside of him throwing a pass on a play they cheated on. Oh my God. Shut up. I'm throwing you over the
I
ledge.
would be very interested to see what give David Montgomery more touches looks like.
I mean, he's still last week. That was probably one of the weeks where I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm just missing out, but like, I feel like last week was maybe the one week he didn't really get a bunch of touches.
Yeah.
Because like you have a game like when they played Baltimore, both of them 8. Like you have most games where both of them eat. Like I feel like you could still, I think they're both still worth fantasy starts, but obviously Gibbs is the guy. I mean, Gibbs is one of the best players in the entire league. Jeff here posted once or commented again. Shout out to him. Kyler not playing ... So if that is, I mean if that's the word, did Doug here get NFL centelled?
He might have.
There you go. Producer CZ, Google. I'm gonna treat him like Joe Rogan treats Jamie. CZ, can you Google Kyler Murray?
Yeah, Google Kyler Murray.
Got Kyler Murray playing today.
Google him on Twitter.
Yeah, there you go. Google me.
All right, Dougie, what's next, buddy?
I am going to say fine. We'll do your stupid question. Shout out to Chris Steele. Chiefs.
Hey, this is a very good question. Very good topic.
Is it?
It is.
I don't think so. Rashee Rice is a must start in his final week back from suspension.
Did it say final?
First week back.
Okay.
Well, yeah, final because he'll get suspended again.
Shut up.
Wow. There you go. Don't put it.
Oh.
Hey, Rashee Rice, get an Uber driver.
Right?
Bro, you make so much money. Get a personal driver. Don't go buy that ninth diamond chain. Go get yourself a personal driver. The money will be well spent. Bud. Jeez Louise, these morons. Anywho, and I'm not just saying, ooh, I can smell popcorn. And I am hungry. That is
$25
delicious.
for a small popcorn.
I am not just saying this because I have him in multiple leagues, but absolutely unequivocally, yes, start Rashee Rice. They're playing the Raiders, who are a dumpster fire. Pat is going to at least correct. Though they won last night, they will not win today. I think Pat will absolutely, at the very least, Pat is going to try to get him a touchdown. I don't think they're going to gimmick something up for him in the red zone, but I think he'll come in and be fine because he looked really good. Like I'm not even a part of me was worried like, ooh, the year after the bad injury, but he looked pretty good in the preseason, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So that I'm not worried about.
That was the funniest thing. It was like the hype videos were stupid because you are coming off a suspension for being an idiot.
Yeah.
But like everybody who's like, let's not treat this guy like he's coming back from a torn ACL. Well, he is.
Yeah.
Like this is his first like actual game action after Pat took him out last year.
Pat did take him. Pat was like, guys, I want to play on hard mode. I want to play on expert mode this year. I'm just going to kill my own receiver. Poor kid.
Yeah, so I'm going to swipe right as well. Take him to dinner.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive.
Yeah, you're going to drive.
I'm going to drive. Yeah. How were your teams? Like, how did your teams that you have them on fare? Like, were you pretty good? Like, were you bad?
Well, one of them is the golf league.
Ooh.
And your boy is hooping.
So
and I didn't. I had Jordan Addison. I drafted Jordan Addison and Rashee Rice in that league.
Golf league,
and I've somehow survived. First few weeks was because I had a billion great tight ends.
You did.
The last few weeks is because I had Cam Scattaboo just ramming his head into walls. Like we're out here.
Golf league related. I was going to use a mulligan last week, and we would be tied had I used the mulligan. But I lost track of time, and then all of a sudden it's like a quarter afternoon, and I'm like, well,
no, you just felt bad for me.
Kind of can't do it now.
We got a couple things here in the chat. Light it up. So Jeff posted again here. Speaking of Kyler Murray, reports.
Dude, why aren't you here? Just come here.
Yeah, come here. Yeah. You can just.
We'll give you a headset.
We can say Jeff instead of Jamie or CZ. He says reports say expected to return after week 8 bye. So you got sent-held. Anywho, what on God's green earth? Anywho, we've got some more stuff. Here we go.
Let's do our last fantasy Tinder, and then we'll answer those questions. How about that?
Sure. Go ahead.
Catch me outside.
Go ahead. Well, actually, no, because it's related to Rashee Rice.
All right,
both are related to Rashee Rice.
Right.
And it's both of them are from our friend here, Rampage. Is that a -PT2RN? I'm sorry, I'm outside, as you can tell. I got shades on. The first one is right. Or it's one question. It's non-PPR. It's Rice or Pickens.
Rice, isn't CeeDee Lamb going to be back?
I don't think so. Ooh, he might be.
I think I saw a thing that he's going to be back. Like he was, and an additional thing that said he was game to go last week, but they wanted to give him one more week. So,
because he said non-PPR.
Shout out the Trolley Pub.
Yeah. That's what that was.
Are you going to get one of those for your bachelor party?
I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. It's not. I'm not the one who's putting that together. So
that's fair.
You know, if I was putting it together, maybe, but someone else will be. So hey, we'll figure life out. If it was regular PPR, by the way, thank you for the question, Rampage. If it was regular PPR, I would probably say maybe as much as I just gassed up Rice, I would probably say Pickens because he's going to get peppered. But with Lamb back still, I don't know.
Say that 3 times fast.
What?
Peppered with Pickens peppered with
Pickens
passing attempts.
Passing attempts, yeah, passing points. PPR. I'm going to say unequivocally Rashee Rice.
Yeah, let
it fly.
let him drive your team today.
Exactly.
But you drive him. All right.
Any more, Joe?
He did say after that CD is back. So yes, I would go Rashee Rice. Thank you, Rampage.
Muchas gracias.
Next.
Darren Waller is a tight end one option.
Not this week.
Yeah, man. Let me.
DJ made on today's episode of DJ made the shot sheet on Monday Tuesday break. Before we realized that Cleveland, Ohio would turn into let's double check. What is the radar?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Because everyone thought it was going to rain like crazy yesterday, and I guess it did in the second half of the Notre Dame game. It didn't until then. Everyone was like, "Oh, the entire game's going to be affected by weather."
So,
oh my God, Ohio is covered in green.
Yeah.
Holy Christmas. Yep. Yeah.
That's 2 holidays away. That can be a pumpkin top.
including you should see do you see their wind?
What's the wind?
So we've got like 14 to 15 mile per hours with like gusts up to like 35, 40, 60.
Start Quinshot Judkins, start Devon Chain. Those are the guys you want to start in that game, ladies and gentlemen.
How's their field?
Butter.
Have they had field problems? I don't remember
nothing crazy.
We only really talk about like Chicago, Pittsburgh, and the Meadowlands.
Yeah, those are the only ones. They got grass. It's not bad.
Pittsburgh has grass too. It's just, isn't it coincidental that the 2 like NFL cities we really talk about, like notwithstanding the turf and Meadowlands, that they're NFL stadiums that are used by everybody else, and then we wonder why their grass is terrible. Like we wonder why the field's terrible after they host a high school game on a Friday, a college game on a Saturday, and then an NFL game on a Sunday. Shout out Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Soldier isn't that bad.
No, but they do high school games.
Really?
Yeah, they do like public league games.
I did not know that at all.
That's part of the reason. It's city owned, so it's like, hey,
can't wait for that.
Sorry that we have one of the 32 best football teams. Well, 33 if you count Ohio State being better than I'm just kidding.
It might be better than the Titans. No, I'm kidding.
Somebody put out, and it was really, it was one of the Barstool podcasts. It was Ohio State plus 45 against the Titans. Who are you taking?
Oh my God, plus 45? Can the Titans score that many points?
Right. I mean, against a college offense, probably. Against 18 and 19-year-olds.
Who's officiating the game? The Big Ten refs that officiate Ohio State games?
The refs from UT Moline on Friday.
Oh, God. No, because they'd call everything, so Ohio State would be screwed. If it was Big Ten officials who let Ohio State DBs get away with sexual assault like they do every week, then I think they would have a shot to cover the 45.
But let's swipe left on Darren Waller. Hashtag did indeed make this on a Wednesday. But let's pretend like this is rest of season.
Rest of season, absolutely. Like are there 5 tight ends you would take over Darren Waller right now? Tyler Warren. Who else?
Brock Bowers healthy.
But he's not. So right now,
Trey McBride.
Okay.
Travis Kelce.
I don't know, man. I think
George
you take
Kittle.
Waller over him right now. We're just talking for fantasy purposes.
For fantasy sake.
Yeah, exactly. I do that on purpose now, just to pop you guys. Like you'd take Kelce over Waller for fantasy? I don't think you would.
Travis Kelce's in all my fantasies.
Well, that too. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like Kelce, like you have to. If you have Kelce in fantasy, you have to hope. You're basically trying to hope that he scores.
Yeah. Waller, it's tight end premium and catches like 6 passes.
That's fair. But I think right now I think there's proof of concept, at least with the Dolphins, like last year and now, that the tight ends are going to get the tight ends are going to rip. I don't know, Doug, what do you think? Break the tie. Doug's actually dead. We're weekend with Bernie and Doug right now.
CZ's behind. CZ's not on camera. He's actually just behind Doug, just
puppeting me.
Yeah.
He's low tight end one, but yeah.
That's fair.
Fair. All right.
Next.
Let's sing a commercial. You ready?
What?
No.
Go on into Al's Burgers. It's delicious. They got great burgers and chicken bites and Al sauce.
Yo, man, I cannot wait for the I cannot wait for
Them to open by your place?
yes.
Dude,
God,
it's
this
so good.
It is. It's really good. Shout out to House Burgers. Trayvon was asking, shout out to my guy Trayvon asking in my comments, asking where we are. We are at the Last Picture House in Davenport. We are literally on the edge of Iowa, people. I could throw
Like Trayvon, the guy that's your boy that was my boy,
yeah.
still my boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to him and talked to him the other day. Coaching a doggy now.
Yep. Shout out to Trayvon.
Yeah.
Doing well. I could literally throw probably not a football. I could maybe throw a baseball into the river from here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I could hit a golf ball maybe into the river from here.
There you go. I suck at golf, so even I probably wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
I would break something.
Back in my prime, I might be able
Also, did you see the TikTok where they asked the UT players and coaches what they're doing? And
Like all of them said golf.
yeah. But the best part was Welchie's like, yeah, he's trying to be Tiger Woods right now. He's just
He's
Tiger in the woods, and that popped me so hard.
Shout out to my guy Omar. That's my boy. I love him.
That's good
He's
stuff.
Tiger in the woods. Yeah.
All right. Well, next up, we're going to do a little flex, marry, kill. Let's see what we got here.
Flex, Mary, you're thrown off the balcony here
Yes.
at Last Picture House.
Ooh,
Let's do.
CZ.
Yeah. CZ Doug DJ.
CZ just flex.
Yeah, just flex CZ.
All right, CZ safe.
One of y'all two are getting chucked. Who's it going to
And,
be?
hey, it's Doug because I'm licensed to marry anybody, so I could marry you two right now.
There we go. Touchdown. Doug sucks to suck, bud.
Yeah, that's fine. Wife's been.
It's okay. It's fine.
Wife's been tired of me anyway.
I've lived a good life.
Did you say wife's been tired of me or life's been tired of me?
Yes.
There we go.
Hey,
Then we can
real talk.
then
Real talk. You know how
Like
like
men
we've
do.
always been like looking for like a place to podcast, like instead of just sitting at our home staring at our computers, like being like in a spot like this where we could just sit around.
Yes.
Doug's got like this awesome like Four Seasons room off of his house, off of his basement, except his daughter lives in there.
Yeah.
So like, let's kick her out.
Believe me, I'm trying.
Let's create a podcast studio. I got a friend that's single. He's like twice her age, but he's a good.
Twice
dude.
her age. So he's like my age.
Yeah, a little younger than you.
Okay.
Good dude.
How rich is he?
Not rich at all. It's
Oh.
not CZ.
Okay.
Anyway,
I thought for sure everybody's gonna go CZ.
We're just out here trying to.
What we should do is one day we should invite her to be on the show, and then instead of playing fantasy Tinder, we should just play Tinder on her phone where we swipe left, swipe right for her.
Honestly, that would be funny.
That would be lit.
I'll ask.
Or we could do that balloon game.
The balloon game.
Yeah, where we just line up some eligible bachelors, but we get to pop her balloons. Like she has no choice in the matter. It's like back in the olden days where you arrange a marriage for.
I never actually watched that, but I saw like a clip.
I saw like the teasers on like TikTok or like when you first load up Netflix and you're like,
them chicks just be out here digging for gold, bro. Like they be out here, they have no morals. Like I remember watching this one dude, well built, tall man, looked nice, all that stuff, dressed well, instantly came in, they all popped their balloon. I'm like, what's wrong with you people?
I think I saw that one too. And then
Like-
the lady popped balloons because he said he didn't want any more. He didn't want to marry a woman with lots of kids.
Yeah.
Was that the same guy?
I don't remember that.
All
but
right. Tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes. Jeff's said, isn't it a little cold to be wearing shorts? I'm about to take this off, bro. Mainly it's because, again,
beautiful.
the sun is Teletubbying me right now and just staring into my soul. But the wind is helping out. Otherwise, if it was not windy right now, I would be getting hot.
if Joe didn't have his shirt on when he's saying he's Teletubby and he takes off his shirt, you know how like they all had like the bellies with like the stuff on it?
Yeah.
His belly's just Caleb Williams.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just Caleb Williams right here making cool things happen. It's just Jake Moody kicking the field goal on Monday night over and over again.
Shout out Jake Moody.
Shout out
What's
to that guy.
what's really funny, I went to Deuster's house last year for when the Bears played the Commanders.
Oh God.
Because it was National Tight End Day. The Chiefs were playing the Raiders, and they weren't on TV because that Commanders Bears game was on CBS for some reason.
Yeah, it got flexed to it because Nance and Romo went there.
Yeah, so I watched the Bears or the Chiefs and Raiders in his basement. Game gets over. Travis Kelce scores a touchdown that game to cash Danny's plus like 1,200 national tight ends day anytime touchdown bet. So I'm all excited because like I definitely bet on that. And I live bet some of that money on the Bears to win because I'm like, there's no way even the Bears can lose this game. And then
welcome to being a Chicago
and then he
sports
kicked
fan.
me out of his house because
Bro, that was a terrible day. That was a terrible day. That was the day that my happiness
Is that the day
died.
the music died?
For me, honestly,
Yeah, probably.
until honestly, I'm trying to think because like who was their first one against? They beat the Cowboys. When they won the Raiders game the way they did, I was like, all right, we're back. And then they won Monday in a game that should have never been close, but the NFL tried to job them 16 times.
Yeah.
But it's all right. We all had fun. Next.
Yeah, fun, stress. All right, let's do a little flex, marry, kill. I was going to try and do like greenlit blockbuster. Let's do that. Greenlit blockbuster flop.
A greenlit blockbuster or flop. Honestly, that's good. I like that.
That's good. That's good, Doug.
I love it. Let's go.
All right. So at your running back position, we have Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, and David Montgomery.
Someone bring me some popcorn or some crunch bites or whatever those things are. That candy. The cookie dough bites. There you go.
No, the crunch bites are fire.
Crunch bites are my number one. But I just, I wanted to.
So blockbuster green. What's greenlit?
Well,
like
the movie is like.
Oh, like we're putting it in production.
Yeah.
And then flop is it was shitty.
Yeah,
it's produced by like me.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The flop was a Marvel movie from post Endgame until Fantastic Four.
All right. So what are the guys? Alvin Kamara.
Outside of the Spider-Man movie.
Kamara, Walker, David Montgomery.
Well, blockbuster Kamara.
This week, maybe. He might definitely be a blockbuster this week.
Green light Montgomery, and I'll flop Kenneth Walker. Like, this isn't even Kenneth Walker's fault. This is Joe's boy's fault for not giving him the rock.
Who, Mike McDaniel?
Yeah. Dude,
well,
like,
he's
so
not their OC, so.
Well, I don't care. They need to give him the rock. And then they hype up that they have sorry for cursing, George Halani on the roster the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Charbonnet gets the majority of the touches in Seattle, but Kenneth Walker does more with the touches. It makes no sense.
They're playing Houston this week.
More yards on less touches.
The Lions have the Bucks tomorrow, so I think I'm actually going to agree with you. I will probably blockbuster Kamara, greenlit Demo, and flop KW9.
Okay, I will agree with that assessment.
I agree with Brian.
All right.
Glad somebody knows. Shout out Chris Steele.
Jordan Addison, Romeo Dobbs, and Jamison Williams.
Love this. Fantastic stuff. We are going to blockbuster Jamison Williams. We are going to greenlight. Who do the Packers play today? Packers play the Cardinals. And who was the first? What was the first one you said again?
Addison.
Oh, we're going to greenlight Jordan Addison. And we're gonna flop Romeo Dobbs. I almost want to flip Addison and JMO, but I think JMO has a better chance of hitting like a deep shot, getting like an old 12 or 13 point play on one.
Who's Detroit? The Bucks.
Detroit plays the Bucks.
Really good game.
Vikings play the Eagles.
Eagles.
Their DBs are nice, but the rest of their defense stinks.
I agree with Joe.
Shout out Chris Steele.
I'm going to take opposite in a world where there's two Joes and he couldn't make up his mind. I want to take the second Joe.
So you're flipping Addison and JMO, and we're all flopping Romeo Dobbs.
Yep.
Oh, incoming 10 for 130 and 2 tutties for Romeo Dobbs today.
I know, right? Next up is your flex of Ramondre Stevenson, Wandale, and Tony Pollard.
See, Wandale, that joke carries, but the Kyler Murray jokes, they don't carry anymore. We got some questions here rolling in the chat, by the way, still, and we will get to them here momentarily, so do not fret. I got to pull the shot sheet back up.
Who was the third guy?
It was Ramondre, Wandale, and Tony Pollard.
Correct.
So I will...
And for people who are just watching, Wandale is Wandale Robinson, but one of us called him, I think accidentally called him Wandale.
That sounds like something I would do.
I think that was a Doug thing, and now he's just Wandale now.
All blockbuster, Ramondre, green light,
blockbustering Ramondre Stevenson is a choice.
Green
Oh
light.
my God.
Green light. Tony Pollard and flop
Mondale?
Mondale.
God, I can't believe I'm about to agree with you somewhat because I think you might. The Patriots today have the aren't they off?
Nope,
they're
they
not.
got
I'm
10.
stupid.
Yeah, they got Tennessee. So yeah, they're
I'm
off.
stupid. They're playing 10. Yeah, they are off. They're playing Tennessee. I think I might agree with you here, just because Ramondre, I think, got like blackmail on Vrabel for the fact that he continues to get touches. I'm not just saying that because I'm not
Travion
just saying
Henderson has a weird name on the back of his jersey.
that he does. I'm not just saying that because I drafted Travion Henderson in one of my leagues and I'm mad that he hasn't played yet. Actually, I am. Regardless, I'm gonna flip though.
See, this is where blockbuster, greenlit, and flop fits for these three.
They do. So flop. Okay, who did you flop?
Ramondre Stevenson might not blockbuster, but he went under budget.
That's a good. Yeah, that is true.
He made more money than he lost.
A decent movie that just didn't sell.
Zach and Miri make a porno where they didn't put a whole lot of money into it, but they made a lot of money off of it.
What a rough. Has that movie ever been watched here at this establishment?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Good,
But maybe you could put it on the chalkboard over there.
There you go. Really? There's a chalkboard?
Yeah, there's a chalkboard with like suggestions of what we should watch out here.
Oh my God. The Wiz, CZ, you're on the chalkboard.
Over the Edge.
Yeah, isn't that the Hulk and Zeus, or the Hulk Mr. T movie? Or not Mr. T. Zeus, whoever Zeus is. Isn't that movie?
Maybe.
What's that movie, CZ?
With Zeus and Mr. T.
Yeah, with Zeus and the Hulk? Or the Hulk, or not the Hulk, Hulk Hogan? No Holds Barred. What's that smell? Dookie. That movie. Put that on there. Okay. So I was gonna say, I think, who did you flop? Did you flop Pollard or Wandale?
Wandale. Because we already said no to Wandale because they're playing Denver.
They're playing Denver, dude. God, that's tough. But the Titans' offense is so bad. So bad. Hold your nose, and I'm flipping Pollard and Wandale Robinson. Can I go through a couple questions here real quick?
Yes.
Jeff mentions here in the chat. He says, I'm starting Tajay Spears over KW3. Bold. I don't know if I'd go that low on Kenneth Walker, but I mean, especially with someone who plays for the Tennessee Titans. But maybe the Tennessee Titans.
Kenneth Walker's been like a tough buy this year.
Yeah,
like
it's been,
and
which is weird because their offense rips and their running game, like with Kubiak, I thought was going to be really good, but it's been meh. But Sam Darnold's just out here literally throwing. Look, sorry for find me later, but he's literally throwing chuck it balls and it's working. Go ahead, DJ. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say what's crazy is you can't even trade for Kenneth Walker in dynasty leagues because people are like, "No, man, Kenneth Walker's awesome." Like, yeah, we think so, but Seattle doesn't.
Yeah, someone thinks he's awesome. Listen, I was gonna say though, even though you are Jeff playing a person who is employed by the Titans, if anyone is due for a post-coach firing bump, it'd be them, considering they employed the worst coach in the NFL for the last 2 years. He was pretty bad. Eberflus obviously was abysmal. I'm sure you can maybe name some others. But Brian Callahan was one of the worst modern hires that we've seen.
Speaking of bad coaches, like shouts to Zach Taylor for probably saving his job for another year.
I'm going to be honest, and I think I'm in the minority. I never really thought Taylor was a guy who should get fired. It's not his fault. The defense has been terrible, and his front office is cheap.
They're not cheap. They just signed the wrong guys to a lot of money. Like you don't. Like in what world do you need to pay all that money to T and Jamar?
The proof of concept was there on Thursday.
No, I know, and they're awesome.
Next one here, 0.5 PPR. RJ Harvey or Travion Henderson? Oh, baby. We love
Travion Henderson.
Sicko mode.
Yeah,
Let's go.
That is sicko mode.
This is from Anthony Bluer. Did I say that?
Yeah, shouts to Anthony.
Did I say that last
He's
name
a big listener of Card Subject to Change. He's a big supporter of for fantasy sake, for frequency sake, whatever you want to call it.
Let me make sure I have.
Was that half point PPR his question?
Yes, that is.
Gotcha.
That it is. So
Anthony's in a pair of Toys for Tots leagues. So, and he bought a Card Subject to Change Toys for Tots T-shirt, I believe.
That should get you something.
Because he bought the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets you the shirt.
Yeah, it does get you the shirt.
But you should get a little extra yum yum with that.
Extra yum yum.
CZ, when you go, what's your favorite? God, this is going to sound so bad because we're both large people, so don't be mad at me. CZ, what's your favorite fast food establishment?
He's a Burger King.
Just think of one off the rip.
Chick-fil-A.
When you go to Chick-fil-A, they're not paying us for this, but just when you go to Chick-fil-A and you order,
they're not open to hear us anyway.
That is true. When you go to Chick-fil-A and you order a large mac and cheese and a chicken sandwich, do you think you're going to get something extra with that, or do you just think you're going to get the thing you ordered? Yeah, Doug.
Yeah, but if they take a really long time, like how long was the shipping, Anthony? Because if Chick-fil-A takes a really long time, they give you those coupons for the free chicken sandwiches.
The coupons. They do. They really do. They be nice about that.
Chick-fil-A hits. Somewhere Nick Briggs is like, oh yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Oh my God.
Shout out Nick Briggs.
Wearing a hat of an obscure country singer that like 10 people know, but he loves them. Next question. Jeff in the chat here again. He said, I'll take the Spears checkdowns over the 5 points Kenneth Walker will get me. Honestly, that's a fantastic point.
If you're watching and you're in the chat, please drop like not only your favorite. Let's do your favorite like local establishment and what you order. Come on. We need liven up the chat with food orders.
And also, what's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, favorite movie. Yeah, favorite
Totes.
movie.
What?
Totes.
What's your favorite movie?
Totes my goats.
Totes my goats.
We'll say favorite movie for rapid fire. But yeah,
Okay.
what's your favorite movie?
Yeah, tell us in the chat your favorite movie.
And or what's the last movie you saw? CZ,
In the theater.
CZ saw the Von Erichs movie here.
Really? That's what's up.
All right. Last flex, marry, kill.
Yeah. Last super flex. Tua, Kyron, or Debo. I thought Debo was out.
Debo is
Debo
out.
is out. Hashtag did this on Wednesday because Kyron's playing now too.
And I didn't even think Debo was a problem to be out until I saw on the ticker last night.
Yeah.
During the
all
2:30
those
slate.
things, whatever Tua is, we're gonna flop Tua, and then just the other two can just live free or die hard.
Live free or die hard. There we go. Question for the chat: is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Next.
Wait, did we agree on a holiday thing?
We did.
Wow. Who would have thought? Whomst would have thunk?
All right, now we got to sing another commercial. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we do.
Do we have any more questions in the chat?
No, we are good right now.
Okay. So here's our promo for the day. So it's Sunday, about 11 o'clock. 6:30 tonight. Tune in to Card Subject to Change. What are you guys talking about tonight? We're talking about AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Tony Khan's team's getting drubbed in London right now.
They're getting
but they're going to be talking about the All Elite Wrestling pay-per-view tonight at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Pacific Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, leading you up to the Sunday Night Football game.
What time will it be in England?
After the Sunday Night Football game.
Unsure.
After the Sunday Night Football game, we're going to have Joe Winkle and Nick Brinks. They're going to talk about everything Week 7.
That's the plan, at least.
That's the plan, unless Nick Brinks went on like his 7th consecutive Sunday trip somewhere and can't watch football. They're going to be playing Guess the Lines for Week 8.
I had a big week last week, boys. We're back. We've never been more back. Everything else in football outside of, honestly, whomst would have thunk, outside of the Bears for me, sucks. But Guess the Lines, we're back after last week.
I believe on Monday we are off the air.
Why? Do we not pay the internet bill?
Nobody podcasts on Monday, but I just said that thing.
We will not be podcasting.
We'll have no podcast on Monday.
No podcasts.
On Tuesday.
Tiny podcasts.
On Tuesday, the Football Lounge will preempt Card Subject to Change with their weekly episode, even though it's on the wrong day, apparently, according to that commenter. Bunch of loser Discord mods.
Who's the real time slot champs of the network? Is it the Card Subject to Change guys, or is it the Football Lounge? Who's the real time slot champions?
What's that mean?
It just,
to be fair, I think all but one of the times that Football Lounge was preempted Card Subject to Change, it was them switching the time. So it's like, hey, we can go on.
that is a joke that can continuously go on.
Yeah.
The Kyler Murray Call of Duty jokes.
So yeah, tune in to Card Subject to Change at 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. London time.
he just spitballed that.
Tune into Educated Ignorance. If you're getting up to have your bangers in MASH in England, you'll be able to watch
this year.
Since
Since we don't have an NBA show,
we kind of have been doing. We're like, so the weekend warm up we've dropped. We finally actually did it.
the weekend warm up that they aired at 11:30 p.m. on Thursday to no fanfare.
Well, I mean, we can't. It won't allow me to record it and post it. It did one week, but it won't let me do it anmeanymore. Shout out to Restream. Shout out to.
We got to work around on that. Get with me after the show. We got to work around.
Perfect. We've been kind of doing some stuff. We did a nice little fun 3-word association game with the NBA last week to kind of do some preview. A lot of the preview stuff we're doing is article based, but like just an actual NBA preview show, I don't think so.
Okay.
It'll just be kind of sporadically talked about throughout the year on our platforms when we do like Golden Ticket and weekend warm up and whatnot. So
Check out our Substack.
yes. Yep. Shout out to them as well. We have the NBA starting on Tuesday, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
that's
Gotta
why I was
love it.
asking.
I wasn't ready for the NBA, and then I listened to a podcast where they were talking a lot of NBA, and one of my main pods I listened to, they did NBA over-unders, and I was like, all right, I'm ready. Let's go. Yep.
Any more questions in the chat before we get to our second to last segment?
Yes, we got a couple. So Anthony here mentioned that the last movie he saw in theaters was The Toxic Avenger, and it was here at the Last Picture House.
Nice. Shouts to the Last Picture House. Is this the first time you guys have been here?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been here. This place rips. My question is, what the heck is the last Toxic Avenger, or the Toxic Avenger?
It's like a superhero kind of. It's like a cross between like superhero movies and like Creature from the Black Lagoon type situation.
Okay, was it popular or was it kind of niche?
It was kind of niche, and it was so there was a version like when I was a kid back in the 80s, and now I think they've redone it with Peter Dinklage.
So
Okay.
You guys want to pop real quick?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's because they're watching or not. Danny Vasco just texted me
Yeah.
and said, hey, is it all right if we record our show same time on Wednesday? It looks like no show is scheduled for that day, but just wanted to check.
The real time slot champions.
Do you have anything on Wednesday? No Weight Watchers? All right.
Jeff put in here, favorite movie, Jaws. Shout out to them. We are going to need a bigger boat.
In a bigger movie theater.
Speaking of bigger boats.
Hold on. Time out. This is funny. Last movie, the Trevor Lawrence Picture Horror Show. Hell yeah.
Speaking of bigger boats, Last Picture House may need a bigger elevator. CZ and I tried to take the elevator together up here, and it sounded like it was struggling.
Mega sketch. And then local establishment, La Rancherita.
Is that Deucer?
Yeah.
La Ranch is
Mixed
solid.
fajitas.
You guys got to save yours for rapid fire.
Okay.
So.
Lastly here, my guy Blake. Blake, put in the comments.
Which Blake?
Ringer?
Oh, shout out, Blake. How you doing, buddy?
What's up,
Put in
buddy?
the chat your favorite movie and your favorite. I know. I'm gonna try to think in my brain what his favorite movie might be, because it'd probably be a Marvel movie that we both saw together.
Yeah, I mean,
and
he
your
named
favorite
his
local
kid
establishment.
after a villain from a Marvel movie.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll be his favorite. He said Charlotte Hornets, sneaky NBA championship winner. Disagree, but potential League Pass MVPs of 2026, 2025, 2026.
You get the League Pass too?
Charlotte Hornets. I always get League Pass.
That's connected to YouTube TV, right?
Uh-huh.
So I can just watch random basketball games on YouTube TV now?
You will be. I don't know if
like
I'm going to
that.
get it this week or next week, but League Pass will be purchased.
How many
sooner than later.
NBA? Like, I'd only get on there to watch like Miami Heat games and like Timberwolves games and Bulls games and
You have no idea. You think League Pass? It's like
Wizard
You,
games.
you can't watch Bulls games on there. You have
Well,
to
I
buy
wasn't gonna-
CHSN.
I wasn't
that's the
gonna
thing.
watch
You
Bulls
still
games
can't watch
anyway.
Bulls games.
But
Yeah, tell me about
that guy just mega ran that red light.
You think that League Pass is something that's just like a niche buy and like you don't really need it, and then all of a sudden you're at home and it's 5 o'clock. You might have just got off work, and you just
Or
turn
so have
on
2 hours to go for some of us.
and you just turn off. You just turn on a Detroit Pistons game and want to dive into that for the first quarter, or it's 11 p.m. and you're like, man, I'm not really tired yet. Oh,
That'll
wait.
never happen to me, but
Oh, wait. The Lakers are playing. Oh, the Sacramento Kings are on. Let's get into this. League Pass is such a fantastic
hey,
thing to
I don't
have.
think we can talk about that team here.
Who?
The
Which-
team in Sacramento.
Why?
Because there's a whole ass protest against them yesterday in the park.
Good one. That was a
Shouts
good
to
one.
my dad who actually texted me about that, and then you just alley-ooped me, so thank you.
That was a good one.
All right.
That was
Shout
a
out,
good one.
Pops.
That was a good one. A couple more things here. So DJ, or not DJ, you're DJ. Blake said, favorite movie, come on now. Dark Knight, let's go. He's out here. Blake Ringer, let's go. That's why we're best friends. That's why you're my illegitimate son.
Is he going to be your best man in the wedding?
He will not be.
So then
I
how
don't
can you
think.
call him your best friend if he's not
Please.
going to be your best man?
But we have that thing together. Though.
I
We're
love you,
besties.
Blake. Blake's out here going to be on Joe's show at some point with no camera, so shout out to Blake.
Last movie he saw in theaters was Fantastic Four. We were there together. Shout out to that. Shout out to Galactus. Anthony put in the chat, why so serious? Yes. It's
That's a good tagline.
best movie ever made. Fight me.
I will.
And then I don't know. I don't know if this is Nick or if this is CZ behind us. He said best local establishment is what powers card subject to change. Shout out to Lopez Pizza. And it is from the official CTSC podcast YouTube channel.
We are like
I'm assuming that was that you, CZ, or was that Briggs? Okay. There we go. Shout out Lopez.
Bull.
Or not Briggs. Bull.
We are-
I'm the worst.
We are basically a stone's throw away from Lopez right now.
You can actually buy a Lopez. I saw in the concession stand. You can actually buy a Lopez pizza to eat while you're watching a movie here.
What?
There you go. Shout
All
out.
right, let's talk about fantasy football just a little bit more.
I think we've been doing great.
Yeah,
today.
this has been a great show.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say there's nothing like because I think you'll agree with this, Joe. Part of what makes a really good episode or a really good podcast is just like really good chemistry between the hosts. And I think nothing like creates that chemistry more than just sitting right across, sitting right next to.
Yeah, doing these live, not that I ever dread the morning shows. I sometimes do just because I hate life sometimes, but doing them in person especially, I think there's way more juice.
Yeah.
Get a lot more fun.
Blows my mind. Joe was awake before me and Doug arrived here before me today. So crazy.
No, I think you probably got up before me. I just texted you when I officially opened my eyes.
Shout out me for actually beating everybody here.
Doug,
You're
get here first.
Doug's going to beat me off air.
There you go.
Speaking of jokes that have gone on way too.
All depends on where you put that comma, folks.
Next. I'm trying to find what we have now. I guess we're up to flash predictions.
Yeah, we're doing some quick predictions.
Yeah, what you got, Joe?
Well, the picks I've got for today, 1 for 3 yesterday. Jesus, or 1 and 3 yesterday. Good God. We tried this really cool, fun Stairway to Heaven bet on the Georgia Ole Miss game. It died because nobody wanted to play defense. And Georgia decided to wait until the fourth quarter to actually turn it on instead of the third quarter. Regardless. Went 1 and 3 yesterday. Not good. Today we've got the Eagles laying the points because the Vikings are quarterbacked by Carson Wentz. And I think the Eagles are
Shout out Jordan Rangel.
Eagles are desperate. So listen, hold your nose, but we're taking the Eagles on the road to win by at least a field goal. Now or never week for them. We have the Cardinals plus 6.5. I think the Packers are a decent team. They're clearly not the team that everyone thought they were in week 1 or
We
week
let
2.
them off the hook.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to Doug
Dennis Green,
Dennis Green.
not related.
There you go. Brothers from other mothers. They are who we thought they were. And listen, I just think on the road, I think a touchdown is too much. And I think the Cardinals are going to be punchy, and I think they're going to lose. But I think they're going to lose by less than 7 points. And then the last one I have today, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what it was because my brain isn't working right now. No fancy schmancy like moneyline dip parlays, even though we've been on those lately. And we've actually hit on some of them. But we have, just straight up, maybe a hold your nose play because they're incredibly injured, but Niners minus 1.5. Falcons, prove to us you're good on the road. Last road game you played, you lost to the Panthers 30-0. Prove to us you can win a game on the road. So Niners to basically win. Cardinals to cover the spread, and the Eagles to win by a field goal. Desperation mode for the Eagles.
I will take.
Hopefully that's 3 now.
I will take Tennessee in a straight up win, just because it's a Nick Brink says, "Wouldn't it be funny if?"
I thought I was the wouldn't it be hilarious king. I mean, we kind of both are.
Yeah.
We both have Nick. I think if you're looking for the patrons of, we are the president and the vice president of the Wouldn't It Be Hilarious Club. And if the Titans won after firing Callahan, Tommy Boy Callahan, against Vrabel, that would fall under the Wouldn't It Be Hilarious category. So that's a good call.
All right, and then to piss him off, what's the? I'm going to take. I don't even know what the line is on Raiders Chiefs, but I'm going to say the Raiders cover.
It's 11.5.
Oh yeah, that's way too big. Yeah, that's way too big.
Raiders are bad.
The Chiefs don't blow teams out though, except for the Bears.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's Taylor's first game at Arrowhead.
I think. I remember we were there. We were watching the Cavanaghs, and I gave up on football for a year.
And Hallis all got raided that week.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to
That guy.
that guy.
Disappeared off the face of the earth.
Just like the Chiefs left tackle.
That is, yeah, no kidding. What a story. So yeah, I wouldn't be incredibly shocked, I guess, because I mean, like 31-21 gets you home. Can the Raiders score 21 points against a defense that has a pulse? We'll see.
I don't know. Is Geno Redden back yet?
He's been throwing back to the other team a bunch this year. Poor Geno.
Poor Geno.
It was fun while it lasted, bud.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Any of y'all got some big like fantasy predictions for the day? Anyone you feel like is going to just have a day?
Christian McCaffrey. I mean, but that's. I think this is a.
So here's the thing: the Rams, or not the Rams, the Falcons' defense is like legitly like they're good. They're not like great, maybe, but they're good. So I don't think McCaffrey's just going to go crazy, but I think McCaffrey could like still have a good fantasy day. If that makes sense. Go ahead.
I think this is a very good. Ooh, Cam Little missed a field goal again. That guy might be toast. Yeah. I think this is a good Travis Kelce week. I think he gets a tutter. I think that the having Rashee Rice back is going to open up some things. And hopefully no Chiefs players get punched in the face today.
Oh my goodness! I just realized I had Matt Stafford starting in a league where Josh Allen's on a bye and he's got 4 tutties.
I started Rodgers on Thursday in the golf league over Stafford. Not a huge difference, the 2 picks, but
I started old man Flacco.
Before we get into El Rapido Firedo, we got any questions?
We do not have any more questions at the moment.
All right, in the chat, also for everybody here,
CZ,
CZ and CZ, we could ask the bartender. So we'll start with Doug. We'll go Doug, Joe, CZ, myself, and then we'll work it back. And CZ, you got to come up with something here. We got movie screens here.
Okay.
You can put any football game from history on that TV screen down there. What are you putting on? It can be high school, college, NFL, arena.
Any football game from history.
I would probably do the Bears Super Bowl win.
That's what I was saying. You can just replay Devin Hester returning the opening kickoff against the Colts over and over and over again.
There you go.
What do you got, Joe?
Okay. I've got.
But you have to play the Super Bowl Shuffle as the intro.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to take one from every level.
All right, we'll let CZ.
Yeah.
CZ, you got a football game? All right.
What's a right? Get in.
No. That'll be just don't jump the shot sheet I didn't put on here.
Okay.
So for me, football game wise, it's got to be the first Super Bowl against the Niners that the Chiefs won. Chiefs. College, I would probably Illinois, Ohio State.
07. There you go.
Was it 07? Yeah. So that's what I'm throwing on. High school, it'll be when Rock Island was down 2 scores to Oswego in the playoffs, and some second-rate head coach of a second-rate high school.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Nick Welch. Yeah, that'll be the game.
Second rate's a bit of a stretch.
November 8th, 2008.
A bit mean.
Public School Stadium.
I bet that. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Okay, for high school, for me, would be just because this one's the coolest. Been really damn close to some other cool ones. Shoot me in the head. It's COVID year at Sterling, UT Sterling. My call on in the background. Although
Joe's just gonna roll the
obviously,
video with his own,
yeah,
own call.
that game was pretty nuts. A lot of cool stuff happened. College, there's a part of me that doesn't want to put the easy option would be like the 20
Florida State winning the Natty.
the Florida State winning the Natty game, but like
What I was really
the half of that game was brutal because Auburn stole our signs, so like we sucked for a half, but then all of a sudden the game flipped on its head. So I think I have to choose that, even though like there's other ones that are recent, like from the undefeated year that I would put on, like them winning. I mean, that game was kind of up and down, but like them winning in Clemson, even though it's a horrible watch, like winning the ACC title game the way that they did with a third string quarterback who blew his knee out during the game, so they had to run Wildcat, and their defense just like completely ripped Louisville apart. Like that's on the short list as well. And for the NFL, I mean, God, I can't even. I mean, I'm trying to think of something from like the Trubisky year that was like awesome. I mean, but some of those games that were really awesome.
Monday night game against the Vikings where they ran the cool little option.
No, I'm talking about the year they won the division with Nagy.
Oh, that wasn't that year?
No, that was Trubisky's first start with Fox. So yeah, I think I would just pass on an NFL game. I would probably, honestly, for me, for an NFL game, it probably wouldn't even be a Bears game. I would probably just try to find an NFL game that I like, loved, and adored. Honestly, the 13-second game.
13
Like, that's an all-timer.
I almost died that day. All right, Doug. Other than Game 7 of the 2016 World Series, any sporting event, non-football, put on the screen down there.
I want to say the first three-peat for the Bulls.
Okay. Would that be over Game 7 of 2016, or is that your like put it on the mantle?
I would say no. I just because of all the history behind it, the Cubs' World Series is still more important. But that first run with Jordan and the guys, that was special to watch. And being, I was 18, 19, 20 during that run. That was amazing to see,
Grandpa over here.
Yeah, I know.
So that was what they beat. They beat the Lakers. They beat the Blazers. And who's the third one?
I should know. I don't know. Sonics?
No, the Sonics was the second. Sonics was a 72-10 year.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that first three-peat because it hadn't been done before. That was the thing. That was
fair enough. Joe, can't be Moline winning the state championship. What's yours? Or the Cubs winning the World Series.
I wasn't even thinking about Moline winning the world or Moline winning state, but that's a good one. One of them would be, I mean, if it had to be just like from my favorite team.
No, it could be any sporting event.
A recent, like there's some recent Illinois games, like them winning the Big Ten. Either year they won the Big Ten, the Ohio State game, or the with Iowa, or the Wisconsin game with TJ, the Iowa State game, like that's just Illinois basketball related. I think on a meta level, like Spurs Heat game 6,
was that the
2013 Ray Allen shot game. That's an all timer. So that's kind of, probably would be like kind of roulette wheel an NBA playoff game or something that had some legitimate pretty.
Oh, it was the Jazz.
The first. Oh, okay, so they beat the Jazz in the first and the second three-peat.
CZ, what wrestling match you putting on?
Match or show?
Match.
Michaels versus Flair. 24.
Like the I love you, I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, that's fair. So I assume since I ruled out Cubs World Series, you guys probably rule out Game 6 of 11 World Series for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would put the Illinois-Arizona Elite Eight game.
Ooh, yeah. There
That's
you
a
go.
good one.
Like that one. I mean, Game 6 would probably be a close second, but I think that Elite Eight game. I remember we went to the filling station for my birthday, and we're watching the first half of that game. Everybody's like, at one point in the second half, everybody's like, all right, let's leave. This game's over. I'm not big on like wherever I start watching a game, I want to like finish watching the game there. But we finished watching the game at my grandparents' house. So
Now, anytime Illinois plays a big game,
I gotta go to the filling station at my grandparents' house.
yeah, there you go.
What's really awkward about that
order.
is my grandparents' house is no longer exists, so I'd have to sit and watch it on my phone in the lawn chair.
Hey man, by any means, right?
All right, Doug, let's get us in the rapid fire and let's take us home.
All righty. We
Oh,
have
real-
any questions left?
Yeah, real quick on here. Jeff.
Travis Hunter just scored his first career touchdown.
Good for him.
Woohoo.
Okay, Anthony put in the chat. Bulls 3-peat was Lakers, Blazers, and Suns. I was going to say Suns, but I felt like I would have been wrong. Deuster puts here in the chat. High school when Rocky scored 72 and lost by 3 scores. That's a feat that may never be replicated again. Correct. I'm sure to be in attendance for that was pretty crazy.
All right, QB1 for the week. Joseph?
Oh, God, man. I mean, it might be Stafford the way he's playing right now. I'm going to say Dak Prescott.
I want to say Danny Dimes, but I don't know why. But let's do that.
Patrick Levon Mahomes II.
Levon? Really?
Levon?
RB1?
RB1 today. Oh, boy. Who do the Panthers play?
It's Panthers Jets in the Can't Watch It Bowl.
God,
In the Poopy Bowl.
is Rico Dowdle going to hoop? I mean, the Panthers have become watchable.
Panthers Jets in the YouTube from Wednesday when it was out bowl.
Yeah. Can't. Jesus Louises. My brain just not working.
I'll go Jonathan Taylor. Actually, go CMC.
I'll take your boy A-Chain just for shits and giggles.
There you go. I'm actually Quinshot Judkins. There you go.
Wide receiver 1?
Is it cheating to say we already had it?
Is it Rasheed Rice?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, Jamar
Chase.
Yeah. Somebody from this week or from this weekend.
Shout out to Jamar Chase and his 20,000 targets.
In his Jalen Hurts game.
Is Jalen Hurts
Yeah,
game?
16 for 23 on 131.
Oh yeah. I saw someone put that. That was hilarious. Wide receiver 1 today is gonna be. Oh man, could you imagine if like Chris Moore got it? Considering they're playing the Cowboys and he's probably gonna get 12 targets. I'm going to say Quentin Johnston.
I'm going to hope that Carson Wentz takes a page out of Joe Flacco's book and Justin Jefferson gets 25 targets.
Honestly, just do it. Just give him the ball.
Nike. Yes, I'll go Justin Jefferson.
I'll keep saying Roma Dunze until I'm correct.
Hey, he's been playing well. Should have had a touchdown on Monday, but the NFL's corrupt.
Yep.
No, that seems like the right call.
Of course, you would say that they made the rule because of y'all.
And tight end 1, Doug.
He's looking, folks.
He's looking. He's trying to see.
He's going the distance.
This is. I pick these on vibes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I should always go last because it gives me a chance.
All right, I'm going to knock on wood and go Travis Kelce.
I'm going to say, even though it's a tougher matchup, I'm going to say Tyler Warren again. Rinse, repeat. He's pretty good, guys. He's a good football player.
I was going to say Darren Waller, but he's getting washed out. Let's go.
He's getting monsooned.
Is Bowers playing this week?
No.
Damn it.
My client.
Kyle Pitts, LOL.
Give me.
Honestly, Kyle Pitts could have a huge day because the Niners defense
Dallas
is broken.
Goedert.
I was going to say, give me tight end 1, Kittle.
Fair enough. All right, Joe, quick one answer.
Uh-huh.
Favorite movie?
Dark Knight.
Favorite movie?
Rush Hour.
CZ, favorite movie? Empire Strikes Back.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
My
That's
favorite movie is Moneyball.
There you go.
Last local establishment you ate at.
Ooh. It's either the new family restaurant in Moline, like right across the street from like Arby's, or La Herradura, because Nicole loves that joint, and we go there way too much. But it's good. It's good.
Is that the place next to
It's where
Browning?
no,
Oh.
no La Herradura. There's two of them. There's one in Coal
Coal
Valley,
Valley outside the Rock.
yeah, and then there's one in Silvis where Barrel House used to be, by like the
Dockside
bank,
and
by the
stuff.
bank,
Yeah.
by the bank. Yeah.
I think the last local place we ate was probably Uncle Pete's. We got gyros.
Oh yeah, I got beer. I went there. I literally got
Uncle Pete's is so good.
That's the way. That's the one in Moline, right?
So
No.
good. Yeah.
I literally had euros on Tuesday. So
Like
yeah.
shouts
I had them
to to Dr. Euros, Rock Island OG, and John Stopoulos and all that. But Uncle Pete's is so good.
Yeah, I had Uncle Pete's on Tuesday.
Our last local establishment that we ate was Top Hat Pizza on 16th Avenue or 16th Street in Moline.
I've never had that.
Never have that either.
Very good. Very good.
Well, let's go.
We try every Friday night to have pizza.
Mm-hmm.
We try even harder when we do have pizza to try to,
Get it from a local
buy
spot.
local. Clint's is the OG. We love Clint's, but we wanted to
Shout
mix
out.
it up a little bit. So Top Hat was fire.
There you go.
All right, Joe, what game that's not your team are you looking most forward to today?
I am looking forward to watching that Colts Chargers game in the 3:00 window because we're going to learn a lot about a lot.
Colts and Bolts.
Yes, sir. Good one. Colts and Bolts. Sounds like the name of a Day to Remember song. I think like we're going to figure like big moment for the Chargers to stay ahead in the division. And if the Colts can go into LA and win, not that it's some daunting place to play, but the Chargers I think are good. Like I have given up. I'm not on the Colts aren't good train anymore, but I think like because I think they're good.
Who have they beat, though?
I mean, you could do that with anybody.
Especially Kansas City.
Well, yeah. They beat Detroit.
That they did.
Everybody had them number one on their power rankings.
That we did. I think that like this is a great opportunity for the Colts to be like, yeah, guys, we're actually legit.
Yeah, go Colts.
So should be a fun game.
Big Colts guy today.
That you are.
I'll go that game too. More of a after the noon slate, probably. Well, if I was going to be home, quad box it on Joe's YouTube TV. But
And the Monday night double dip tomorrow.
yeah, man. Well, I will not be staying up for Texans Seahawks.
Yeah, that's
9:30
dumb.
kickoff.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
I was going to say Tampa Bay, Detroit.
Tampa Bay Detroit's going to be lit.
Mhm.
That's a litmus test. So somebody's coming out of that as a contender, and somebody's coming out as a pretender.
And the game tonight's fun too. So the primetime games are really good once again.
And we kicked that off with the Thursday night banger. So
Yeah, that did rip. That did rip.
all right, Doug, be country roads and take us home.
To
Yeah.
a place we belong.
That's my kid's favorite song.
That song is older than I am.
Yeah, but he loves it.
Okay. I was trying to make a movie reference to close us out, but as the credits roll, there will be no post-credit scene today.
There will be no post-credits scene, and just like in the Heat, for us, the action is the juice.
Check out the not as good sequel, Card Subject to Change tonight.
So, I don't know if not so good. They might be one of the better sequels.
Check out Educated Ignorance, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
It should be tonight.
It was a great time. Beautiful place. It was as Nate would say, bucolic.
Yes.
A
Shout out. We're broadcasting from a movie theater. Shout out to co-founder Nathan Joyce, who has seen all of 3 movies in his life.
That's true. I never seen a Star Wars. Definitely beautiful up here. We're gonna definitely have to do this again.
Yes.
I have a dream
Yes, Martin.
that it would be really cool to like just take our show on the road every once in a while and just say, hey, we're here.
Yeah, we're out here. We're college
We're here,
game day
mother
for
truckers.
fantasy sake.
Yeah. If shows that are off the air can go other places, like why can't we?
Exactly. Why
Yeah.
can't we?
And
Why
we're
can't
we're
we?
on the air.
We
why
are
not?
on the
Why
air.
hashtag why not us?
Why not us? We are
if
on the air.
If Walter White can go from a high school chemistry teacher to a millionaire, what can't we do?
See, there we go.
We all need.
We're gonna start cooking meth tonight, folks.
Anything can happen in educated ignorance.
Anything can happen. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. All right, thanks guys for hanging out with us.
All right.
We'll see you guys tonight on the show.
Shout out to these people. How are you guys doing today? We're wrapping up our podcast. It's a beautiful day out here
It is a beautiful
on the
day.
rooftop, top of the world.
Follow us on the Substack for frequency sake.substack.com.
And thank you to Last Picture House for putting up with us and putting us out here.
Shout out to Carly for hooking this up. We're definitely going to do this again.
Yes,
Maybe next year.
absolutely.
We could do it like we could do it like in the end of November. Probably.
Well, we've got the show at Kavanaugh's, so see us at Kavanaugh's in a few weeks for our 100th episode of For Fantasy Sake.
Yep.
And then it's like Thanksgiving, and then all of a sudden it's like cold outside.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Who knows?
snowy.
Yeah,
That's fair. Who knows? We'll see what groundhogs say about the weather.
Farmer's Almanac.
There you go. Farmers only. Good job today, boys.
Yeah. It was a great time. Great time. See you guys next week.
Bye, friends.